So I watched Weapons now. Is Weapons good? Kind of, yes. So basically, here's the meat and patties and ketchup of the whole thing, right? We're in Maybrook, and one night, specifically at like 2:17 a.m., 17 third graders just vanished out of thin air on this specific classroom. Why? Because why not? This is actually very interesting on how it started, but anyways, but only one kid remained. Alex. Alex is the only kid that remained in there. One thing about this movie that I really, really like is the first half of the movie. It's just, for me, I love the mystery. I love, like, you don't know what the fuck is going to happen. You don't know why this is happening. The narration is happening and everything, and all sorts of, like, clues and shit like that, like, dropping their here bits and pieces. So, first off, we follow the teacher's timeline because throughout the movie is going to give you different timelines of different people, different narration, different perspective of what happened on the week or the day. I think it was the day, right? First, we follow the teacher's perspective of everything. Now, we don't really know if the teacher is really at fault here, but you would know that the teacher is not at fault. She was innocent, just really down in the dumps, really fucked up, depressed because, like, why not? Every single parent is onto your ass because their kid is missing. 17 kids that you've been taking care of, missing, gone, like, straight out of the earth. You'll probably form some theories here and there, right? Because for me, my very first theory was it's kind of like the Pied Piper. Instead of like rats and shit like that, it's going to be like human, right? You're controlling humans and stuff like that. Well, I'm not too far from what it actually is, right? But in my opinion, the first half of the movie where it's all very mysterious, I love that aspect. I love how close and it keeps you guessing. It keeps you guessing. And I don't know, me personally, some people doesn't really like the different perspective of different people, but for me, I love that shit. I liked it. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I really love trying to piece everything together. But then it kind of falls off on like the, I guess, second half of the movie. But a lot of horror movies struggle with this. When the mystery is gone, when you have to keep on going with the story and stuff like that, you can kind of know that this is like spoiler territory. I'm going to spoil the fuck out of this. For a horror movie, this was unexpectedly kind of funny. There's some parts where it's I don't know, unexpectedly funny, but maybe it's just me and my elite peak humor. But anyways, the main evil, like the villain here, is basically a person who can like do voodoo. I forgot her name. It's a Aunt Gladys. I just searched it up and it is Aunt Gladys. Now Aunt Gladys is basically a voodoo person who like snaps sticks and shit like that and drops it on a bowl. You'll get it once you watch it. It's pretty cool. I like her powers. Her personality is twisted as it is, but I don't know. I was expecting something more darker, to be honest. But I don't know. I'm really having trouble. Either do I really like this or do I not like it? Because at the second half of the movie, it became kind of cartoony, which I think they did it on purpose. Because the first half of the movie was so full of mystery, so full of intrigue, but the second half of the movie, it became a little bit cartoony as it is, but then I guess they can't really. I don't know. I can't really explain. I'm not a movie fucking critic. I say what I feel like it, and I didn't really feel the feeling of this movie feeling. Do you know what I mean? One thing for sure, though, I fucking love the cinematography of this movie. It's really nice. Like, there's some parts and stuff like that that's just hitting right correctly. Like, for example, like those kids standing, like, there are some points where the parts of the movies are just downright unsettling, and I love that. The quiet and the I don't know, just the intrigue, you know what I mean? I like this movie in a good way, but at the same time, do I really love this movie in a good way? It's something that will definitely not stick so much, but it's not something that you can just brush off. I feel like if you really like this movie, you're really gonna like it, but if you don't like this movie, well, you don't really like it. For me, I think I just searched up the reviews and it's so 50-50. It's either you really like it or you really don't like it. But for me, I can see the yes and the no's and stuff like that. It's not your typical jump scare full horror movie, right? It respects your brain. It respects your sensibilities, your critical thinking, and your capacity and stuff like that. Weapons is definitely, it has a punch to it. You know what I mean? And then it just fucks with your psyche. It's very unhinged. It's just, I just think it's better than all the slop horror that we've been getting so far. That's the thing. It might not be for everyone, but it has a punch, to be honest. And I'm sorry for all the spoilers, but I just gotta say it. It's just, it's a cool movie. It's pretty cool.